guys, selamat pagi. Ini jalanannya agak bumpy ya guys ya. Aku lagi testing kameraku. Jadi ceritanya kita lagi OTW ke Airso pagi ini. Dan berhubung kita bangunnya pagi, maksudnya kesiangan, jadi aku nggak sempat makeup. Dan sekarang mau makeup sambil suamiku yang bawa ini ya guys ya, mobil. Hello, good morning guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's it. Seperti robot ya Han ya.
We've got a mint in my mouth. You in a polo.
Jadi aku sekarang lagi pakai makeup sedikit guys. Dengan roadnya yang bumping sekali ya. Tapi aku nggak bisa nanti apain semua. Ambil semua karena aku perlu 2 tangan. Wow.
Wish we had that one.
Which one? That one, yeah. It's okay, Han. It's not meant to be. Jangan terlalu banyak. Oke guys, nanti aku lanjutin lagi ya. So, how is it guys? Maaf ya bumpy makeupnya. Ini makeup ngebut guys di sini. Di karena kita mau lihat di Airso ya. Where is it the thing, Han? Oh, it still go further, are we?
Yeah.
Mudah-mudahan nggak belepotan. Is it okay? My makeup?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's okay lah. Oke guys, sampai di video selanjutnya nanti aku tunjukin ya kalau kita udah sampai sana. Maaf nih bumpy apanya. Terus lakiku lagi yang bawa mobil ngebut banget. Ciao for now.
To the commentary. Because when it comes to artists moving Tarivolo, is the perfect.
This house. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do like this house.
3 artists stars. Shine the black field of flight and the
Cottage.
3 names, 3 records still unbeaten. A story of great achievement. Flight as the fun. It's made this challenge. Projection for Swiss life. Now coming up this slow flight.
And now for another pedal turn where we should still hear Paul.
Now. 10, 20, 30, look, turn, now. Horizon 10, 20, 30, 45.
Yeah, purple gate.
We might have a lift from here over, isn't it?
During these maneuvers, the
Oh, do we?
co-pilot's eyes are constantly darting around the
Okay.
cockpit looking at aircraft performance, speed, pitch roll, heights, and relaying them to Schmitty in a constant fashion so he can remain eyes out of the cockpit.
Thank you.
He's now broken into a left-hand turn, pointing back at the crowd for one of the coolest maneuvers in the show, a nose-down quick stop.
Pure
He can stop the aircraft on a sixpence, an operational maneuver for Fielder's
Is it
joined
him
the Air
there?
Force in 2009 and onto the Chinook in 2016. 6 years on 27 Squadron, he's deployed to the Falklands, Mali multiple times. and
We've been
then
there,
around the
Han.
world.
Kita sudah di sana, Falkland.
And off they go. Schmitty's going to turn through 405 degrees. Again, another good view in the house. He'll give you a big wave as he comes back down. The Gordy corkscrew came from the Chinook Force's time in Bosnia, meaning the crew can protect themselves from all directions while departing the landing sites at the bottom of a steep valley. He's got nose down now.
Halo guys, jadi kita sekarang sudah di sini, udah sampai, sudah parkir dan sekarang kita lagi nyarikin bus yang mau bawa kita ke tempat VIP kita. Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu. G650 Han.
Yeah.
Love the sound. Jadi guys, $25 guys. Ini suamiku yang terbang bawa pesawat ini. Oh really? So you know him? Ini Gulfstream. So ini kita punya ruangan VIP-nya guys. G700 550. So yeah, kita duduk.
Riop, the air operations manager, who designs the program, who runs the themes, which are rather unwieldy in safety. So here go the 8 Korea Aerospace Industries T-50B Golden Eagles. There shows that Old Warden doing so
Cheers,
during
dears.
their evening display
Coffee.
with a few fly past. I'm sure it's hugely welcomed by the crowd there.
Yeah.
What a contrast to the vintage and veteran machines that will
Kita dapat
also
yang paling
have been on
depan.
the bill.
Alhamdulillah.
The Black Eagle was
That's
just cleared
nice.
across to Fairfront 123. Line.
So guys,
The
kita
combat
sekarang
jets
sudah
from the
datang di
Swedish Air
sini
Force
dan
Historic
tepatnya
Class.
sekarang kita duduk
These
di
being
paling
the
depan.
Saab
Untungnya kita
32
lebih cepat ya
Lonson,
guys ya, soalnya
35 Draken,
kalau di
37
ruang
Giga,
VIP
part
ini
of
kan
our
nggak begitu
training theme in the
banyak
static
dan
display.
siapa yang datang siapa
Well,
juga yang
this
dapat
is
guys.
the
Oke
aeroplane
guys,
that's
ikutin
followed
aja
on from
video
there
selanjutnya,
in
nanti
terms
aku
of the very
sambung lagi
latest
ya, bye.
Saab. Flying hours on time, and he's one of the instructors on F7 Wing at Sorted which, apart from its operational
Where are we,
functions,
dear?
acts as the operational conversion unit for the type in Swedish service. New pilots to type completion of apart from that at Sortenas, the others are at Ronnebund, Luleå, with the Arctic Circle and a fourth at Uppsala is to reform later this year. Transitioning from full preheat back to idle, with the aircraft loaded up with the Alpha just to produce a little bit more drag to slow it down to the 100 knots approximately that we're about to see the aircraft coming in. So we've seen 450 down to 100 knots. Now Alpha is the nose is and where the aircraft trajectory is, and we'll see a really good example of that here with the smoke pods on the wingtips of this aircraft. So look at the difference as to where the smoke is going in comparison to where the nose of the aircraft is. Pilot flying on a fixed Delta Canard configuration gives you a number of advantages. Primarily, both of those surfaces are reducible, so both contribute to the performance of the aircraft. Very nice inverting outside turn there, minus 3G converting.
Indeed. Are we going to see a short landing demonstration? We are. Down to taxi speed, but are we thinking he's going to come to a halt? Yes, he is, yes. Wow. And doing that with no fuss or noise whatsoever.
Wow,
Now, the Vigan,
yeah.
fantastic airplane. When we used to see that displayed, the short landing was accompanied with an immense amount of tyre smoke, noise from the reverse thrust, general sound and fury. But my goodness, it didn't even look as though he was flying the slightest braking.
No, stopped within a few thousand feet. Very nice pirouette on the runway. Now continuing his taxi. Go and park.
And so that was the display from Major Henrik the Erling.
Major
Callsign
Henrik, well
Sunshine
done.
on the Swedish Air Force JAS 39C Gripen.
Awesome.
Tremendous display as ever from the Swedish Gripen in years past. Henrik has flown here before.
Hi dear.
His main predecessor, Major Peter Fallian, who we enjoyed seeing flying here. And now we're ready for, I know what, for many of you, is one of the star acts of today's show, and Squadron Leader Graham Muscat.
My name is Squadron Leader Graham Muscat, and I'm Red 10 with the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows.
Woo.
What a fantastic way to start our display with a mixed fly past with our South Korean cousins, the Black Eagles and the Red Arrows. I have the honour today of talking you through the display, giving you some information about the team and the Royal Air Force, as well as I'll let you hear some of the team radio transmissions. It's absolutely fantastic to be back at REACT with the break over the last couple of years, with such a...
Pas di atas.
It's only 7, I'm not applauding now.
It's only 7.
The aircraft pulling up at 4G and over 400 miles per hour as they collapse into 7 arrows.
Why is it only 7?
As they reach the peak of the loop, it will be approximately 5,500 feet and slowing down to a speed of approximately 150 miles per hour. The smoke goes off as the team leader bends the formation around to the right. Team leader this year, Red 1, is Squadron Leader Tom Bowl. He's in his 2nd year on the team, having previously served as the Synchro Leader in 2017. He's also a former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mach 2 and Tucano. He has flown Typhoon operationally, and he was a former Tucano display pilot. The smoke goes on as Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 make their way to the back of the formation.
Wow.
team roll to the left on the right hand side, closest in is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Stu Roberts. He's in his first year on the team, having previously flown Typhoon with 11 and 12 squadrons as RAF Coningsby. His opposite number on the left hand side, closest in is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy.
Paddy!
He again is in his first year on the team, having previously team bend their way to the left, and on the far right hand side is Red 4, squad leader John Bond, known as Bondy. Bondy is in his 5th year on the team. He was the secret last year for 2021. He has also flown Typhoon operationally and is a former qualified flying instructor on the As the aircraft rolls to the left, you can see the iconic shape of the Hawk aircraft. The Hawk has been in service with the Royal Air Force since 1976 and has been with the team since 1979, but replaced the Follard Nat. In March 2022, with the closure of the Royal Air Force Squadron, 100 Squadron and 736 Royal Naval Squadrons, that makes the Red Arrows the sole operator of the team maritime.
So what happened then, Han? How come they're 7 instead of 9?
Because
It
apparently
should be
gossip
importance
has
of
it that
space with a shape
one
that
guy
represents the
down
lunar
route had
landing
an
craft.
affair. One of the other lads told his wife, who told the bad boy's
This
wife.
is
Oh dear.
Apollo.
So it means the guy who had the affair, he's off the
Yeah.
squadron, and the
Oh
guy
dear.
who told his wife is not trusted by the other guys. They don't want to fly with him, so
Oh, that's
he's
not
off the
good.
squadron as well.
Sad, really.
It is.
The Red Arrows is of course a military unit, and as such we are commanded by Wing Commander David Montenegro, former team leader and synchro leader who has flown the F3 and is a former qualified flying instructor. The board call is made as Reds 4 and 5 roll around the smoke of the rest of the formation. Watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings the formation to the right. With Reds 4 and 5 smoke red and blue. Smoking red is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Dave Simmons. Over Simo. And the F5 are exchanged with the United States Marine Corps.
Han. Look, Han. Wow. I got it. Fabulous.
I mentioned there was 9 pilots on the squadron. Of course,
Yay.
Red Arrows is not just about the pilots. We are a squadron of over 120 personnel. And over 100 then are support personnel
Yeah,
of
we know the
engineers,
gossip.
administrators, public relations, logistics and operations personnel. And they are known as the Blues. Called the Blues.
Follow one.
Yeah.
motto of the Red Arrows is eclat, which means excellence, which means that every member of the series of aileron rolls before they pull up in a manoeuvre we call boomerang. 4 and 5. On Reds 4 and 5, smoking blue as they roll around Reds 2 and 3 in one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots each year to master. This is rollbacks. Red 7 smoking, red, white and blue rolling around the smoke of Red 6 is Captain James Turner. He's in his third year on the team, having previously flown Typhoon as a former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 1. Flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2 and is in his fourth year on the team. He smokes blue, turns to the left as he lines up with Enid coming in from your front right 45, who have now formed an inverted V. Red 6 lining up with the rest of the formation for a colourful double goose. Each aircraft is fitted with a smoke pump. That smoke is capable of giving us 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke and 1 minute of red smoke. And therefore each display is carefully choreographed to ensure that we have the right smoke in the right colour at the right time throughout the display. The red smoke goes on as they separate for the crowd favourite, the Synchro Heart.
No, they're making hard.
We have to give the Synchro pair a round of applause for producing a magnificent heart in the skies of wings today. Team Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team Red Arrow! The white smoke once he gathers the rest of the formation to bring them back for their final running and break to land. As I said, for the team, it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure once again to be back at RIA and display for you today. If you'd like any more information about the Red Arrows, we are across on the internet, raf.mod.uk/Red Arrows. We're on Facebook, RF Red Arrows, and Twitter @RF Red Arrows. On behalf of the team, I'd just like to say thank you for your support throughout the season and the past and the future. Please take care of yourself in the sunshine and the heat today, but I hope to see you next time and thanks for your support. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed, squadron leader.
Irish Air Corps aerobatic team, the Silver Swallows, now with 4 Pilatus PC-9Ms. And then 5 until 6, the final hour of the display brings the Finnish Air Force Solo Hawk and then the Swiss Air Force taking command for the final 45 minutes with the FA-18C Hornet and the PC-17 both together and individually. And it'll be the PC-17 that closes the show with a very elegant aerial ballet, taking us up until the close of proceedings at 6 o'clock after fully 8 hours, 20 minutes. What a marathon!
As the Red Arrows roll out down the runway after a very nice run-in and break, I'd like to give a big shout out to the members of the Royal Air Force Air Cadets, or the RAFAC, comprising the Air Training Corps and the CCF, the Combined Cadet Force. They arrived here, the main contingent, on Saturday the 9th of July, and they are here on site all the way through until Saturday the 22nd of July. A grand total of 977 cadets and adult volunteer staff, making it the biggest RAFAC event